Hello everyone and welcome to this new video where we understand as to how do we prepare for GK section of CMAT. Okay, now let's see how do you prepare for that. So as you all know, general knowledge, you have 25 questions that are asked in CMAT every year from GK. What is the split up of this 25 question? Static and current affairs. As you can check it here, 2018 has 18 on static and 7 on current affairs, total 25. 2019 had 20 on static, 5 on current affairs. And the latest paper of 2020 had 24 on static and 1 on current affairs. So why will you go for current affairs right now? What we will focus here is how do you prepare for the static GK. We'll throw some light on current affairs as well, but in case you don't have time, don't prepare for current affairs at all. Just prepare for static. So that's what is the syllabus. But now the question comes here is what is static GK and what is current affairs? To keep it simple, static GK is something that has happened in the past. You and I cannot change it. Current affairs is something that has happened in the past 6 months. So from say August till now, whatever current affair events have happened in social, politics, economic, technology, environment domain, the question can be asked from there. Okay, that's your current affairs part. Let's understand static even better. So I had divided the static GK into two parts, static GK school and static GK non-school. All the 24 questions that you got in CMAT 2020 paper were from this section, static GK school and static GK non-school. Why am I telling like that? Because one part of the GK that comes, which is a static GK, is from school, which is what? History, geography, politics, economics. And all that you need to understand the basic concept with respect to this topics is NCERT textbook. Where will you get this? The content for this is available in the storyboard application. So we had given all the NCERT textbook which are required for CMAT GK in the storyboard application. So download our application, get added into CMAT 2021 batch and you will have access to all the notes. Not only that, we had made short notes for CMAT GK. So if you don't want to read everything on ancient history, we have a short note, read that. We have a short note on medieval history and modern history. So if you want to avoid textbook because you have only 7 days, you want only the notes, so again the notes are available there. But what is the most important thing there? Solving MCQs. So we had given you MCQs there as well. So after reading the notes, you have to apply whatever you have learned in history, economics, geography and politics. So we had given you MCQs there as well. So once you download the storyboard application, you will have the entire notes for static GK school with you. Okay, so you know what to read and from where. So if I have to give you further idea of this, static GK, first is history as you know it here, then is economics as you can see it here, then it's geography as you can see it here, then it's politics as you can see it here, and so on. So economics will have what? Microeconomics, macroeconomics, what we have learned in 8th, 9th standard. Geography will have everything. Okay, what we started from physical geography, Indian geography, world geography, rocks, rivers, mountains, plateaus. Okay, all these questions can be part of this. Okay, and politics will have questions with respect to constitution, government schemes, bills, and then so on. So will environment have question on different concepts that are being used in environment and ecology. Okay, basic science again includes the basic science of atoms, molecules related to that. So this includes your static GK school. Okay, and you know what to read from this and where will you get all this content from. Next part, and one of the most important part, the content for which you generally don't get anywhere. You won't get content for static GK non-school. Okay, and what's that now? Let's understand this even better. This includes organizational heads, national parks, taglines of various brands, wildlife sanctuaries, bird sanctuaries, where are they? Prizes that are being given to various personalities, currencies of various countries, government scheme, heritage sites, world heritage sites declared by UNESCO, then awards, then constituency and minister, which means this minister belongs to which constituency, so politics related, military exercises of various countries. India along with USA is going for Malabar exercise, right? That's again a military exercise. So military exercise of India with different countries, such kind of questions. Rivers, different rivers in India, east flowing rivers, west flowing rivers, perennial rivers, okay, Himalayan rivers, questions on that, important days and events, sports related questions, reports and publishing organization. So this report is published by which organization? International organizations and their headquarters. Now we will be doing a separate lecture on this on the storyboard application. But in case you just want to read about it, what is SAARC? Okay, then what is SCO, Shanghai Cooperation? What is UNESCO? All this are the international organization. Where are their headquarters? Okay, World Trade Organization, World Bank. These are all international organization. Where are their headquarters related? Okay, and why are they in news? So that are the kind of question that can be asked. Boundary lines. What is a boundary line that separates India from Pakistan? What is a boundary line that separates India from China? Okay, McMahon line and all those things. So that are the kind of question that can be asked. So as you can see it here, books and authors. Yes, this book is written by which author? An organizational head. So this international organization, who are their heads? So as you can see it here, this question is something that has happened in the past, and that's why it is a static GK. So what is a currency of a country is a currency of a country. But then that's not what we learned in the school. School thought about history, geography, politics, economics. That was a school static GK. This is a non-school static GK which is required only for the entrance exam. Okay, if you are writing banking entrance exam, or if you are writing a CMAT or any other entrance exam, this is where you read the static GK which is non-school. So as you can see, government scheme, heritage sites, these are already something that has happened in the past. They are already declared. So you and I cannot change it right now. But that's not what we learn in the school. Okay, that's we are preparing because we are going for this entrance exam. But they are not something that is happening right now. So that is not part of current affairs. That is part of static GK, but something that we are not learned in school. So all this notes for all this thing: national park, taglines, wildlife sanctuaries, currency, awards, constituency and minister, military exercise, important days, boundary lines, all this is available in our storyboard application. So download the storyboard application, because this content you will not get anywhere else. You search it online, you will not get anywhere else. There's a special content that we had made only for CMAT exam. So make sure you download our app. You get added into CMAT 2021 batch. As soon as you get added into that batch, you will get an access to 1 day note. Yes, you can read this entire note in 1 day. Go through them. This will help you a lot, because static GK is the heart and soul of your CMAT. Now from the static GK, let's come on to the current affairs. Okay, where do you expect current affairs from? As the name says, whatever is the recent happening, that will be asked in the exam from this section. Okay, so you can get current affairs from August, September, October, November, December. Okay, read the news from this last 5 to 6 months and you can expect some current affairs from here. Current affairs can be asked from any of the domains. So it could be spelt analysis of the current affairs. So social, politics, economics, legal, technological, it can be environment and ecology. So whatever you have seen in the static GK, the current affairs is actually derived from the static GK. How do you derive current affairs from the static GK is something that I had shown in one of the videos. The link for that video you can find in the description of this video. Okay, how to derive the current affairs from the static GK, because remember, they are just not asking you the powers of president right now. Maybe that is in the news, that's why they are asking you this. Article 370 is in news, that's why they are asking you current affairs with respect to that. Okay, so how do you derive the current affairs from the static GK? Okay, that is something, that's an art that you will have to learn, which I had explained in one of the video which is there in the description of this video. Where will you get the notes of this? So currently this video is being made with last 5 to 6 days of preparation. So what can you read? How much will you read, right? So I don't want you to read anything. I just want you to solve the MCQs. 40 MCQs I had given in the storyboard application. So make sure you just download the application and go to the current affairs section and see the 40 MCQs for August, 40 for September, 40 for October, 40 for November and 40 for December. Okay, which means 40 into 5, 200 MCQs is what I am giving it to you for the last 6 months of current affairs. And from this 200, you can at least expect a 4 to 5 to be coming in the exam. Again, that's the preparation. You can go ahead with the current affairs. So don't put much of energy on current affairs, because CMAT does not ask you much question on current affairs. If you want to spend your energy, this is where you should. Static GK non-school and static GK school. Okay, because majority of the question in your exam will be asked from this part. Now let me prove whatever I had said. Let me prove that you get such kind of question in the exam. So now we'll be solving CMAT 2020 actual paper. We'll pick up GK questions from there and I'll tell you whether this is static school, whether this is static non-school, or whether this is a current affair, so that you have a better idea about how to approach a question and which questions to read. So if you're reading this question, you have an idea, okay, this is static non-school, this is static school, this is clearly current affairs. Even in static non-school, this is books and authors. So whenever you read a question, you have an idea, because there is so much of GK material that is available. What all will you read, right? So whenever you see a question, you should ask yourself, will this question be asked in my CMAT exam? Is this part of my syllabus? Yes, this is awards and events. This is part of non-school static. So this I should possibly read. Okay, so that's how you should get the click always. So let's see this. Now let's see this. This is the first question that was there in CMAT 2020 actual paper. Who wrote the book? Prime Minister. The answer for this question is clearly Shashi Tharoor. Okay, so who wrote the book Paradoxical Prime Minister? Shashi Tharoor. So this is from the domain of books and authors, static non-school GK, okay, because something that we did not study in school. Vayo is a product of which company? Compaq. So this is a question from technology domain, static non-school, okay, not something that we studied in school, but as a part of static GK. Now a question from sports domain, but static non-school GK. Again, something that has happened in the past, you and I cannot change it, but that has happened in the past, something that I did not study in school. How many overs were allowed in the inaugural 1975 Cricket World Cup? The answer is option number A, 60 overs were allowed. So that's how you can answer this as well. This is clearly a question from modern history, static school GK. Who was the founding member of Muslim League? Okay, remember this modern history part that we studied in NCERT textbook? Clearly it is mentioned there. Salimullah. Okay, Nawab Khwaja Salimullah was the founding member of Muslim League. So school static GK from the modern history. Then in static school GK from economics, you can consider this to be as non-school as well. In India, how many banks were nationalized during the second round of nationalization in 1980? So we study this in non-school static GKs as well as static school, because it is there in textbook as well, but from economics. So 6 bank is the answer in this part. Exim policy of India is prepared by whom? So it's again static school, but from economics, Ministry of Commerce. Which Indian has become the first woman in the world to be awarded with the IMO, International Maritime Organization Award for exceptional bravery at sea? So awards and events is where this question is taken from. Clearly static non-school GK. Okay, who was that? Radhika Menon is the answer for this. So as you can see, all the questions are just from our domain. Either it is static school or either it is static non-school. Now in static school, what? History, geography, politics, economics. In static non-school, what? Awards and events, international organization, currency, ministry and constituency, and so on. So that's how you have to identify the questions in paper. Okay, so that your energy is always channelized in the right direction. You are not studying wrong questions here, because the syllabus for GK is vast. What will you study and what will you not? So this will give you the idea to channelize your direction right. So whenever you see a question, for example this question, you have to ask yourself which domain did this question come from? Okay, so what do you call the study of inscription? Remember Ashoka's study of inscription. So this is from ancient history. You can pick it up, static school GK. This is called as epigraphy. Okay, numismatics is a study of coins. Okay, epigraphy is a study of inscription. Paleo means stone. Again, this is not. Archeo again is a study of fossils. So not any of this. So inscription study is called as epigraphy. That's how, if you know school GK, this will be easy. Grapevine is a term used in relation to. So this from technology domain, static non-school. It's used for informal communication. Okay, so that's how you can get this as well. Birla Industrial and Technological Museum is located in which state? So clearly a question from Indian geography, something that we have studied in school. Which state is famous for what? Which crop is famous in this state? Okay, what is the monuments that are being famous with respect to one state? So similarly, this Birla Industrial and Technological Museum is located in which state? The answer for here is West Bengal, option number B. So Indian geography, static school GK. The length of the longest railway platform in India is again Indian geography, static school GK. Answer here is 4483 feet. check this as well. Politics but static non-school. This is not what you will study in school, right? MDMK is a political party which stands for what? So political domain question, but it's a static GK, something that you and I cannot change it, that has happened in the past, but non-school, something that I don't study in school. So the answer for this is this C. I knew it, it's Dravida Munnetra Kadagam, but then Dravida Munnetra Kadagam. So that's why the answer here is C. Let's come on to the next. Which city housed the headquarters of International Atomic Energy Agency? So this is clearly static non-school coming from international organization, like say SAARC, like say APEC, like say TPP, like say UNESCO. Okay, all these are international organizations. So is your IAEA an international organization. The headquarters of this is located in where? Vienna, Austria. Okay, that's where it is located. So this is clearly international organization. Even in international organization, headquarters. Okay, we had seen the part in that. International organization, they can ask you heads as well, headquarters as well. So this is headquarters related to question. Let's see few more questions here with respect to this. The country which is also known as Persia is clearly Iran, and this is a question from World Geography. Okay, World Geography but static school, something that we have studied in school. So if you had given a good idea of NCERT, you should get this. Clearly static school, ancient history. Which is the oldest Veda? Okay, ancient history, 6th standard, Vedas and Vedic literature, Vedic culture that comes after the Stone Age is this. Okay, so which is the oldest Veda? That is nothing but, you know it, Rig Veda. Okay, that's clearly the answer for this. Who is the only batsman to have scored 5 centuries in the single edition of ICC World Cup? ICC World Cup happened in 2019. Okay, this was a question in 2020. So sports, static non-school, or you can keep this in current affairs as well. No harm in that as well. So that is clearly Rohit Sharma has scored 5 centuries in the single edition of ICC World Cup. To which field of literature is a Booker Prize awarded every year? So this is from awards and prizes, static non-school. Which field do you award this? Fiction. Okay, that's what will be the answer for this. The bank which merged with Capital First was. So you can consider this to be as current affairs as well, because it would have happened there. So economics part, yes, correct. Static non-school, yes, this is non-school, something that we did not study in school, or you can take this at current affair as well. Okay, no harm in that. So my answer here is IDFC. Which city is known as a chicken embroidery? Okay, geography, static school, okay, which is clearly your Lucknow here, it was known as chicken's embroidery. So I hope this is giving you an idea on how to pick up the right question. This is science, clearly a basic science question. What is gained when a bullet is fired upwards vertically? Clearly potential energy. It will have potential energy that will be converted to kinetic energy. So basic science that we have learned in school, that's what has come here. The famous hill station in Kodaikanal is Indian geography, static school, and I think the answer for this is Palani Hills. Okay, Palani Hills is the answer for this. So if you learn Indian geography, you should get this. Which strait divides Morocco and Spain? World geography. Okay, world geography, static school, and the answer for this is Strait of Gibraltar. Okay, so if you had learned world geography, you should have an answer to this. Who won the Miss Universe title in 2019? Miss Universe Australia title in 2019. Clearly a question from current affairs. Happened in 2019, asking you in 2020. Okay, the answer for this is Priya. Priya Serad won the Miss Universe Australia title in 2019. The longest circle which can be drawn on the Earth's surface passes through equator. Okay, basic school geography. So static school, world geography. Okay, where we understand the climates, oceanography, and we come across equator line as well. Okay, so that's the basic of geography. And last question, Sesame fighting fish is a national aquatic animal of which country? Okay, so I don't know this, maybe say Australia is the answer. Whatever, I'm not sure of this. Clearly a question from world geography, and that is static school. Okay, so that's how you analyze. The only thing I took so many questions from the current affairs is because I wanted you to understand that the questions are being asked only from this domain, only from this domain. Let's come here first. Static and current affairs. Static, I told you, is what? Static school and static non-school. Static school is what? Something that you have studied in school: history, geography, politics, economics. What is the best source to study for this? NCERT textbook. Where will you get the entire NCERT textbook PDF? You will get it in Storyboard application. But if you don't have time to study the entire NCERT textbook or to go through them, you can study our Storyboard notes. Okay, we had made short notes for ancient history, medieval history, modern history, macroeconomics, microeconomics, Indian geography, world geography, constitution, that are there in our Storyboard application. So get added into CMAT 2021 batch, go through the notes and then solve MCQ. The MCQ will also be there in the app only. And after that, you will be prepared for your static GK. When it comes to non-school GK, the content from this is not available anywhere. Okay, so we had made one day note for each one of them: taglines, wildlife sanctuaries, currency, awards, government scheme, heritage sites. We had made one day note for each one of this topic, and it is uploaded in our Storyboard application. So directly go there and go through the MCQ. And as I had made you go through CMAT 2020 paper, you realize that so many questions came from international organization, questions came from heritage sites, question came from awards, then question can come from military exercise. If I go to 2019, you will get a question comes from sports, prizes, organizational heads, headquarters, important days, rivers. All this are the type of question, books and authors. You expect such questions. Okay, so make sure you go through the one day note of static GK non-school and you will be through with them as well. And in case you are again interested in current affairs, I had given you MCQ for the last 6 months, okay, which should help you for your better preparation. We are not going for much of notes because current affairs is not of that importance to us in your CMAT exam. Okay, that's why we are not focusing much on it. We are just solving few MCQs so that if there are 3 to 4 questions that are being asked, at least we have an idea about which option to mark. This is your syllabus for CMAT. Okay, that as you can understand, see, static non-school. How many questions are from static non-school and static school? That's what you can realize it here. Okay, so everything that you get in your CMAT paper is a static GK, school or a non-school. You need the right notes to prepare for that, and that's what we are giving you here in Storyboard application. Next year onwards, we'll be having a YouTube lectures for all this as well, but since we have less time this year, we are giving you all the notes in our Storyboard application. Okay, so download the application and keep on learning. In case you have any doubt, let us know in the chat box of the application and we will be happy to help you. All the best for your CMAT exam and do well. Make us feel proud.